Hello, welcome to my cupboard. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to show you two things. I'm going to show you how to pay for the classes and book your place starting in November, and also just a little tour of the website so that you can see what's what and how to get going. So let's have a look. At the front here, we've got this one is for the current pupils who are doing their exam in September. So we go for the 11 plus 2027 and we'll click that. And then you decide whether you want the Wednesday or the Thursday classes. And so let's go for the Wednesday ones. And decide what time you want. Wednesday at 4, 5:15 or 6. So we'll go for the Wednesday at 6:15 and we click that. Here we are, and here's your PayPal page. And PayPal's great for us, it sorts things out. So it tells us we've got 11 plus tuition, 7 weeks, starting on Wednesday the 4th of November this year at 6:30. And there's your price. There's 1 hour classes starting, and then they are in groups of about 15. We book up to 18 in the certain knowledge that 2 or 3 will be absent every week. Starting at 6:30 at St Mark's Sea Scouts Hut. So there's the address, and then the payment is half termly, and it's in advance of that. And if you're unable to attend, I'll send you a video and worksheet, and I'll also give you directions to where you can see what we're up to in class so that you can sort of keep on top of that. We ask your number and the child's name. They are the most important ones, let's be honest. Here's the PayPal button, or if you haven't got PayPal, you can go to the debit and credit card thing and they'll sort the magic out. Now, back to the website. There's the phone version. That doesn't have the bar down the side, but it's all pretty much the same. And this is the front page. So this is what it would look like when you come to. Personally, I never read the front thing, so we've got rid of that. Let's have a look. Welcome, we've got that, and we click in. You would be 2027. And so here it is down here. So we're going to have a little, there we are. Now you can see what we've got to. So it tells you how to book classes, and that the link will appear at 7 o'clock on the 1st of July. These ones, these will tell you where it is, how to get there. That's the Wednesday one, the Thursday one, how to get there. And then we've got the bit of a timetable, the 11 plus entry. I wonder if you can click anything here. Tells you when it is. Frequently asked questions. So scroll your way down. There's loads of those. And do we go back? I'm not a natural with computers. Oh, I'm just seeing what we've got here. Why won't it go back? Homepage. And then we can also get rid of that again. See, it takes a tour, doesn't it? We were on the welcome page. Find yourself a way around the welcome page. Now we're going to go back to our full page again because I'm happier with that. We've got, oh yes, whilst I'm at it, boys. In the weekly classes, we do maths, English and verbal reasoning because that's what the girls do. The boys' exam some years ago now brought in non-verbal reasoning. And I thought, well, I'll have to split the girls and the boys. But I couldn't in all conscience think of what I would teach the boys less of in English, maths or verbal reasoning because they've still got to be at the same level. And it wasn't fair. It's not fair, is it, that the boys should have learned less on that. So what I've done is I've kept the boys and girls together for the classes so that they're all at the same level and those subjects come the exam. But the non-verbal reasoning I do in holiday workshops. And the reason I do that is because it's about half the price per hour. So that was the fairest system I could come up with. So here's the holiday workshops. If you click that, we've got lots of different times that you can see, and everybody's welcome to those. We've got mock exams if you do nothing else in the mock, do our first mock exam in January, because that's when all the rubbish happens, like not writing your name and cheating, drinking loads and then weeing loads, because we want to get all of that out of the way as far away from the real 11+ as possible. So when they go into the exam, the only thing they have to think about is the actual exam, the questions that are there. They don't have to remember all the other stuff that they'll be used to. Over here we've got scholars workbooks. Now the homework you'll get given, mostly the children use plastic folders, and they go from one child to another, so don't write in them. But some people prefer to have these little paper ones that you can write on, or they take them when they go on holiday, or they have them shoved in the handbag. They're A5 size, so that they're ideal for that kind of thing. We'll give you the first one for free. In fact, you can download the first one for free on here. Here we are. I know I can find it here. Scholars Course, free booklet. Back down, and that will give you an idea of what a week's homework will be like. And there are videos to support this. So if we click the video support, and then I'm getting better at this. And here we are. So if you wanted the support for book 1, and then you work your way through. Oh, there's a little video of me already coming up. You can watch me get older and fatter. Right, let's go back home. Come on, home, home. Get rid of the pop-up. Make it full again. We do have remote classes. These are the ones we'll send you if you're ill. There are people that buy them and do them from other parts of the country, but if you're coming to class, I'll leave it at that. At the moment now, there are some of these buttons that change. So here we've got the bar charts for the June mock exam, and so that people, if they sat in the first sitting, they would only have bars that much, and they'd like to see the whole lot. Here's a button of what we did in class this week, and that gets more and more as the year progresses, simply because they get better able to get through the work quite quickly. So at the moment, there's a huge amount going on there. Daily math sheet. Let's ping that up. There are Saturday and Sundays. I wonder why that's there. What happens when a frog's car breaks down? It gets towed. Ha! And long division of money takes a while to get going. So give yourself a while. That's fine. You've started early, but give yourself a good 6 months for that to sort of get to where you want it to be. There's also the all-important answer sheet. Another one, this is about registration for the 11+. That's for this year's pupils sitting at this September. You don't need to worry about that. And then we've got some other things. We've got a Black Beauty reading. We've got Mrs. Sock. Mrs. Sock is... We are all Mrs. Sock. In our heart of hearts, we are all Mrs. Sock. Video help. If you're struggling, click that. And what have we got here? I've got weekly wisdom that you can't see off the page. And we'll have a look at the maths one. There we are. There's loads of things in there that you can work your way back to. We can... fractions. Oh, we were talking about long division. That's just off the side of your screen, but I'm going to click it anyway. And all these videos amount to about 4.5 hours. So take your time. Take your time. You've given yourself time. So long as you get going on it, you'll be fine. So there's the long division classes underneath the man drowning. Daily English sheets. You can buy those if you're feeling keen. Here's some Auntie Edna stories, which miraculously have a lot of the 11+ vocabulary turn up in it, in the form of story letters from Auntie Edna. I'll leave you discover that. There's nothing sophisticated about it. Just putting it out there. It's for 10-year-olds. And then a year 4 button. I know you're about to go into year 5, but have a look at it. It's things like catch a bus, use real money to buy things. To give yourself the social skills that you need to do the 11+. So work your way around, get yourself acquainted with it, and particularly the welcome one here with all of the letters, not the letters, what the thingy bobs. That will do, the questions. Then so we've got about 200 videos on this site. Sometimes they take a little while to load, so turn it on, go and grab your cup of tea and then come back. But we've also got another 857, I think, on YouTube. So you go into YouTube and you tap in Sarah Beswick 11 Plus and you find my picture, my younger picture, in the circle. Click that and that will give you the home channel. So we'll give it a click. Ta-ra! Now this is one of the latest videos I uploaded it, which is complete nonsense. We had a pet crow for a while who was incredibly naughty, and so we put up a couple of videos. He used to play Kaplunk, but I still haven't found any videos of him playing Kaplunk. So scroll yourself down. We've got lessons to go with the Scholars coursework books, you know, those little paper ones. And so there are a lot on those. And then there's a whole load on Mrs. Sock. There are those that have some printable resources. And then we've got things with maths. Now, if you're not sure about something, what do you do? I'm going to minimize it a bit and then move it across. Can you see where it says View All? So what you do is click View All, and then it gives you all of these different ones going all the way down. Otherwise, you just get a selection of those that have been most commonly used. So here's the English. There's the View All button again. We used to do videos called English Nuggets. I sort of stopped doing those, but perhaps should get back to them. And then need help with verbal reasoning. View All. Non-verbal reasoning, we've got 60 little videos of that if you're keen to get going. Girls in Salisbury, at the moment you don't need to do that. Some general advice for, you know, like when you're having 11 plus troubles, advice for the weeks immediately before, or how to manage the school holidays. There's plenty on that. Advice for and after the mock exams. Mrs. Sock trained to be an invigilator. That went well. And also she did a video on how to make friends at the 11 plus mocks, because that's quite important. And what have we got here? And here's some stories. Children learn best when they've got stories. The Advent course. That will come out at Advent, obviously. And here's our Mr. Gladstone. So I think that's about all. Let's go to... there we are. That's about all. I look forward to seeing it. If you've got any questions, find where it says contact. Give me a phone call. I'll talk. You can tell I'll talk till the cows come home. And many thanks. I hope to meet you again in my cupboard. Goodbye.